Hello everyone. This is order of the week. Every week I make a video and I always say I will talk about something that is important to me and hopefully it's important to other people as well. Today is 12th of February 2021. This video is for this week that start on Monday, so because today is Friday, I will think that was on the 7th of February 2021. And but this video is dedicated to San Valentine, which will be in 2 days, Sunday the 14th, and of February 2021, obviously. So yeah, I think it's a day that I find it interesting, and I know a lot of people don't even want to hear about it, probably. There is days for everyone, for everything, opinions for everything, and they are all valid. However, for me, I don't want to go into details why it's important to me. I just like celebration. I think I have to find a reason why I like celebration, and I think it's exciting. Whether you like some Valentine's and celebrations. I don't know. I find it excited. Love's in the air. So what more do you want? For a day. And maybe love is not, can be in your life. It doesn't mean you are in a relationship per se, but because you are not in a relationship, it doesn't mean you don't feel love. Hopefully, obviously, it's better when the other person knows about it. But you can feel love even if you are not in a relationship. So a few weeks ago, I was saying I was going to talk about love, which I think is very much the core of this day, San Valentine. Well, on Sunday, and and I was postponing because I didn't know how to start. And then I watched a video from a person and their channel, which I have watched a few already, and I think it's they are very interesting videos about philosophy. Is the person that made them is very academical, very well informed about the subject of philosophy. And I was surprised there was a video in this channel dedicated to love. But why not? I mean, it's part of life, the existence, and existence is core. The core of philosophy, and love is in every existence, one or another way. So I watched this video and I thought, I think I know how to start, because even though for me it's a mystery, love is a mystery, maybe it's the way I couldn't find the way I can express or talk about love. Not feeling it. I think feeling it, it's everyone can feel love, but to understand the concept of love, I suppose it's more philosophical understanding, and I was very confused, to be honest, which is not a good sign, I suppose, but I was confused. Maybe because some people tend to be very clear about it, and I always hear very specific details about love. when I was trying to find out the concept of love, what that means in general terms, I always finding very specific characteristics, but then it didn't match with the relationships that I was seeing around me, and I just couldn't understand. I couldn't see love in that specific way. And it was, as I say, it was confusing between what I was hearing more frequently, or the highlighted terms to explain love in theory, that the reality I was seeing in my immediate environment. So I was very confused, to be honest, very, very confused. And then I didn't know how to start. And I knew I have to find a way to understand it, because I think you need to understand love. Because I think everyone should understand love to have a fulfilled life, whatever that means. Whatever that means. You should know what that means for you, because otherwise, how you gonna fulfill that part of life that is so important, I watched this video. The video is, I'm gonna mention it, because I always mention the title and the channel, because that's a kind of to put there the reference, so nobody can say that I would like to think that I have taken any ideas from anywhere without and taking the credits for it. And believe me, the video from this person have nothing to do with the ones I do. This person is very academical, very he's a professor. He's that's what his job. And for me, I always talk about my personal opinion. No about evidence-based, no about other personal opinions, no about, I don't try to speak, I try to speak my discussions. I try to be as less dogmatic as possible, more objective. However, I can avoid, maybe there is some part of dogmatism, in the sense that it's only my personal opinion, but I try to help to clarify that, because I always say it's my personal opinion. And obviously I have used evidence, of course, but at the end of the day, maybe they contradict towards the general opinion are, or they contradict the conclusions of professionals, but so obviously in that sense it's dogmatic, I would say, but I always say it's my personal opinion, so people don't have to take my word as the real, the truth, they don't have to, because I always say it's just my opinion. But I think my opinion, as any other opinion, is just as important, because as we are not, everyone is the same, and I think as long you keep it into perspective of how that apply to the general opinion, in the sense that I'm this minuscule part of the world that have, this minuscule part of the world opinion, then I think it should be put out there, like everyone else, because that will form a much better and accurate understanding. And as I say, the video from this person is nothing to do with myself. I can never be compared with someone like this. It's very professional, it's very academical, and as I say, mine is no professional in any way. It's very, very as domestic, and amateur as you can go, and it's very as personal as you can go. But at the same time, because I get ideas from what I gather, around me, and this was one of the was a very important information, background information, as it gives me the start point to talk about love, which I couldn't see before, to be honest. So, the name of the video is called, it's in Spanish, which I do very often. I'm talking my videos in English because that's the language I speak in daily basis. However, I watch a lot in Spanish because I do speak Spanish. And the name is El Amor por Darío, and I cannot say the surname. It's not the first time I mention this name in a video, but I can say it. So I don't make myself foolish, and I'm just gonna spell it. It's Ver. El Amor por Darío, and the surname, which I think maybe is German, and I'm really not sure. The channel is Facultad Libre, which means free faculty. I don't know if faculty is the right word. University will be a better translation, because I don't know if faculty. Facultad in Spanish is university, but also can means your cognitive capacity, but in English I'm not sure it does means faculty means also university. Maybe only talks about the cognitive capacity, but yeah, that's the name in Spanish, and the translation will be university, free university. This is not a literal translation word by word, but the name is El Amor, love, by Darío, and the surname I spell, and that's the video. So that's the video. I have a video that I made a few weeks ago about this subject. I would like somehow to incorporate. However, watching it back, I realized I make quite few mistakes, like a lot of mistakes actually. So I'm not sure if I should use it or not. But at the moment, I want to leave it a bit more open. So, so I'm gonna talk about the video. And see how I can incorporate attach to the other video that I make previously, but I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna work. What I can say about this video is that it talks, obviously I said before, it talks in quite a philosophical way, because I think he's a philosophy professor, a professor in philosophy. This is a better construction of the phrase, and however, obviously, he evaluate different approach to just to test. I suppose he's testing the philosophical approach against other approach, and there is talks about whether love could be scientific. Science or biological, purely biologically. It maybe can be, maybe can no. I think in the video, the conclusion that maybe it's not purely biological. I maybe more. I see biology in more intricate way, maybe, because I wouldn't say it's pure biology, but I wouldn't say it's not. To be honest, it's I think about it, because as you think about different feelings, whatever you are feeling towards other person, it's always there is some physiological physiological activity involved. So in that sense, we could say it's purely biological, but then it's difficult to see how anyone could go through life without the psychological aspects of one person's actions. And psychology, you cannot relate it purely to biology, because there is this part of psychology. Maybe is obviously there is a lot biological because it's internal activity. However, I think psychology as well is so much working in parallel with what is outside us, in this continuous kind of feedback of what we think, what we do, and the response we are obtaining from the outside, and that we can't really say that is purely biological, because that will means that you can control external factors that are having an impact on your thoughts. But you can control it. Obviously, you have some control, or you can control the part of that relationship between external and internal. You can control your internal activity, which probably not 100% either, but still, and in that sense, then can be purely biological. And so we're gonna say, for the purpose of this video, we're gonna say that obviously that's not the approach we're gonna use. I'm not gonna say yes or not. I'm just not gonna go around the subject in those terms of whether it's biological. There is a very strong biological part involved, obviously, but I'm not gonna. The approach I'm looking for is quite different. So I think at the moment, I think that's everything I can say about this video just now. I'm going to stop the video here just now, because it's gonna stop anyway. That's actually my microwave. But I'm gonna stop here because I need a break because I'm going to have some food, but also because I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna try to join this video with the part that I did previously, but I will be back for another part and see how I can get the two together, and I see you very soon.